Welcome to the Catholic Side. I'm Stephen Leahy. The other night I was at my favorite pizza joint talking with a couple of regulars, a married couple, about faith. It was one of those honest late night talks that makes you really think. They asked me, "Why are you Catholic?" I said, "Because I'm searching for the truth, and I believe the church is also searching for the truth." That led us to one of the biggest questions anyone can ask. Is there really such a thing as truth? Or is truth just whatever we decide it is? My truth, your truth, their truth? They pushed back. They said, "Who are you to say other religions are wrong?" Fair question, and one every Catholic should wrestle with, because being Catholic isn't about arrogance. It's not about thinking we own the truth. It's about believing that truth exists, that it comes from God, and that the church, guided by the Holy Spirit, continues to seek it, guard it, and teach it. Jesus gives us a different answer than the world. He says, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." John 14:6. So today on the Catholic Side, let's talk about the truth, not just as an idea, but as a person. We'll look at what the church means when it says there's one truth, why that doesn't make us intolerant, and how truth leads us deeper into love, freedom, and understanding. Because the goal isn't to win an argument, it's to find what's real, what's good, and what lasts forever. Let's talk about truth, and the kind that sets you free. When we talk about truth, we're not talking about something abstract or complicated. St. Thomas Aquinas defined truth as the conformity of the mind to reality. Truth is when what we think matches what actually is. If I look at a red apple and say, "That's a red apple," my mind agrees with reality. That's truth. But if I say, "That's a blue banana," my mind isn't in touch with reality. That's false. Simple, right? But today, many people say everyone can have their own truth. Aquinas and the Catechism would say that's not possible, because truth isn't something we invent, it's something we discover. The Catechism of the Catholic Church, paragraph 2465 says, "God is the source of all truth. His word is truth. His law is truth." And paragraph 2466 adds, "In Jesus Christ, the whole of God's truth has been made manifest. Truth has a face, and his name is Jesus Christ." So when I told that couple, "I'm Catholic because I'm searching for the truth," what I really meant was, I'm searching for him. And I believe the church helps us find him. Aquinas also said, "Every truth, by whomever it is spoken, comes from the Holy Spirit." That means all truth, in science, philosophy, or even another religion, still comes from God. But two opposite things can't both be true. Jesus can't be both the Son of God and not the Son of God at the same time and in the same way. That's not arrogance, that's just logic. The church doesn't possess truth, it serves it. That's why the Catechism, paragraph 2467, teaches man tends by nature toward the truth. He is obligated to honor and bear witness to it. Our hearts are wired for truth. Every lie eventually collapses. But truth, real truth, sets us free. When I think back on that conversation, when they asked, "Who are you to say other religions are wrong?" I realized something. The goal isn't to stand above others or to claim superiority. It's to humbly recognize that truth is not ours to control. It's God's to reveal. Aquinas reminds us, every truth, no matter where it's found, comes from the Holy Spirit. So when someone discovers truth, any truth, they're touching the reflection of God himself. But that reflection always points back to the source, the one who said, "I am the truth." The Catechism tells us that man is, by nature, drawn to the truth. That longing, that restlessness, is really a longing for God. The Catholic Church doesn't claim to invent truth. She safeguards it, she studies it, she wrestles with it, and she invites every person to come and see. Maybe you're like me, someone searching for what's real, searching for what lasts. That search leads to Jesus Christ, the fullness of truth, and to his church, which still proclaims it today. If truth doesn't exist, then love can't be trusted, justice has no meaning, and the faith has no foundation. But if truth does exist, and it does, then everything matters. Every choice, every life, every soul. That's why I'm Catholic. Not because I have all the answers, but because I know where to keep looking. So if you're searching, don't stop. Ask questions, read, pray, seek the truth, and you'll find not just an idea, but a person who loves you. I'm Stephen Leahy, and this is the Catholic Side. Thanks for watching, and remember, the truth shall set you free.